Hey everybody, it is nostalgia time once again, and we are back here in my office, and this is going to be a very interesting scenario. So, in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Acer E-series of machines, the E5573, the E5773G, and the E5574G. So, we'll just watch them all boot. And it looks like this one failed. So on this disc here, we get the choose keyboard layout. However, this is interesting. We get the option that says go back to the previous version. So I'm not sure if this is not a restore. But we don't see reset this PC, so that's a big problem. So I guess this is just a Windows repair disk and not a bootable CD. Well, there's no operating system, so it's not going to work. So yeah, command prompt does nothing, system image, and the firmware settings, well, yeah, we really can't do much with this one. We actually had the same problem with the Acer Nitro 5 in the last episode. Now, however, this says that there's no disk drive found. And it just... I believe the hard disk is not in the proper compatibility settings, so let's see if TrueImage detects a disk now so we can start. And meanwhile, this thinks that this other disk is unbootable. Oh, this thing I'm using is VMware Player. This is not Workstation, which gives additional options. And speaking of this, now that we set the disk to SATA, it'll now work. So, we'll begin the restoration of this system. So, I'm going to hook up a flash drive containing the image. And it is under removable drive D, and here is our file. So we'll hit next. We're going to recover the entire disk and the partitions. So this is disk 4. We're going to restore everything. So it says there's no partitions to display. So maybe we have to go and create partitions first. So let's go to add new disk. So we're going to have to add a new disk first. We're going to initialize in the master boot record. And now we will proceed with creation. And now we'll be able to restore the disk. And now we'll select the entire disk. And there is now our unallocated space. So we'll hit accept. We'll hit next. We're going to restore to this drive here, the unallocated space, and proceed. Okay, and as soon as the operation finishes, reboot. But wait, let's try the other one. But you know what? Let's try this one as well. Let's see if setting it to SATA will allow it to go. As maybe that was the mistake I made in those other disks. So let's boot it up and try again, and let's see what result we get on this one. While that boots, we still do not have an option. So that tells me that this is a repair disk and it's not intended for recovery. And yes, indeed, that other disk is unbootable. So now we are just left with this computer. So we'll just head over to that and we'll take it from there.
So, same problem as before, except this copy of Windows 10 is in Russian, and apparently the recovery does not want to proceed. Because again, this is a repair disk. This is not meant to be a full installer for Windows 10. So, yeah, that's the stark reality of Acers nowadays. So, well, we're going to try it again with the ES series next time. So, we'll see how that goes. But until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.